I wish that this was a good morning, but for me, it's not. You know, holy shit, guys. So, YouTube, in their infinite wisdom, has decided to take away monetization from my channel, and at the moment, I'm feeling very jaded, mostly disappointed. I think that when I initially got the demonetization, if I could talk, the demonetization email, like I wasn't even like all that sad. I just felt like for my life, like this is just part for the course, and like nothing has ever come to me easy in my life. You know, I've been doing this for like 5 years. Still have a relatively small channel, and I'm at the point it's like where like bro, like I'm 35. You know, I have other sources of income, and when I left the military, one of the things that I told myself is like I don't want to go work for anybody else because I've done that and I was extremely unhappy. And I started this because even like way back in 2018, like we can go all the way back here on my channel, all the way back to 2018 when I started making car content. My initial thought to myself was like I'm gonna do this because eventually one day, I want to have this and just like work for myself. This would be like a very cool opportunity to have this and and like be my own boss essentially. But things change and nothing's forever. Everything is temporary in this game. So here we are, 5 years later, and my channel has been demonetized. Um, I feel like I think more people go through this. You know, I went to the endless pit that is Reddit, and I was looking at people that have been demonetized like for silly and goofy things. And the crazy thing about this is like all my videos and every piece of content that I put out on this platform can still have ads on it by YouTube. Like, and they can make money from ads off my content, but I can't make any money off ads from my content. So part of me is like, well, if I can't make money from it, I feel like they should make money from it. So part of me like wants to just delete all of my videos from my channel or make them hidden so they can't be viewed. But that's a double-edged sword because if I do eventually, come back, I won't have any videos that are being viewed, so therefore I won't be in the algorithm. And that's, it's even like doing this or like uploading. So last night I was actually in the middle, not in the middle, but I was at the end of recording this video with Mesa.
Just a short one. It was cool.
Bottom drive is now up.
I'm using OBS.
Wait,
So you
for
can't
your
hear.
safety, you've been relocated. What?
We just got done recording this video where we were doing
Good call on that.
some wingman stuff and master modes for the incursion,
I'm gonna go
which was gonna be a banger of a video.
right here.
Like this video was gonna be like a straight banger, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to stay like at a perfect like. Yes. Okay, he's dead. Come back. Where are you at?
And literally after I got
Somehow
done
we-
recording this video, which was like 40,
It's like, dude.
45 minutes or so, I got the email saying that, hey, we're gonna take your channel down. Or we're not. They didn't take my channel down, but they've taken monetization away from my channel. And part of me still kind of wants to put this video out because I do want people to see like what is possible with a wingman and this. And we have more plans to test this again with a cruise ship today. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. I'll probably still test the game and play the game, but I mean this This shit is crazy right now, man. You know, going over the precision targeting stuff. So that's what I was doing last night. Then I got, you know, then I got this. So, and honestly, guys, like I'm feeling more than anything just disappointed because, like I said, like I really worked my ass off at this. Like I could, go on to Twitch, I guess, but in order for me to make it work on Twitch, I'm gonna need paid subscriptions. Like, that's how that game works. They don't really pay that much from the ads. And Twitch ads are crazy. Twitch ads are wild. Like some ads last like 3 or 4 minutes long, and it's just like, how do you retain an audience? When you have ads like that, and I even like on YouTube, I try to keep my ads on my streams to a minimum. Good speed. My channel got demonetized, so I'm just going over, you know, what's happening with all that stuff right now and the future and like what I'm gonna do. Cause to be honest, guys, I may have to go back into the workforce and get like a part-time job or something like that, cause this ain't working. Like I won't be able to just exclusively stream on Twitch for the next 90 days with no paid subs, you know. And my Twitch channel is like small. I think I have like 66 followers. I only have 2 paid subscribers. 2 paid subscribers. Oh, I'm in the Matrix right now. Hold on. I got 70. Good speed. They said that I reuse content, and I was just showing people earlier, like on my channel, like all of my content. I only have a few actual videos where like you can't actually hear my voice in the videos. There's only a few, but just about every video you can hear my voice, and just in every video. Faulty judgment. They said that I reuse content, and like I said, like just about every video you can hear my voice and like what I'm doing. All of my content was created by me, like everything. This was a cool video. That was a cool ass day. Like literally everything was created by me. And I explained this to them in my appeal, but they were just like, "Nah, bruh." It's like we don't give a fuck about that shit. No, we're just gonna just fuck your life up. You know what I mean? It's a shitty situation to be in, bro. It really is. It's just I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I've got to figure it out. I mean, like I said, I could always do Twitch, but there's no way that I'll be able to do Twitch full time, just because I only have like 2 paid subscriptions on Twitch. That's like all I got. Like I literally paid 2 bands this year for like a new computer like a couple of months ago. I bought these flight sticks that cost me like $400. I paid like 300 something bucks for this Toby. I paid fucking 200 something bucks for the Stream Deck. You know, I've invested a lot of money into this. No claims you make, I've heard. For some back and forth on some channels. YouTube's channels reverse YouTube's decisions. I don't know. I already filed my claim and they said no. That's what this post was about. So let me go back to my community tab real quick. Like, that's what this one was about. They've already reviewed it. And they said, and this is what they said. You know what I mean? And the thing is, bro, like, here's the fuck. You guys want to hear the really fucked up part about this? Hey, Elaine, how's it going? You guys want to know the really fucked up part about all of this? The fucked up part about all of this is next month, or like pretty much May, was going to be like my highest paid month. Next month was going to be my highest paid month on YouTube. I was going to make a, you know, I was going to make a substantial bit of money from YouTube that month. And they're just like, nope. And guess what? When they remove you from the partner program, it's not like a regular job where like the wages that you were going to make, you're going to keep those wages. No, they take all that shit, bro. They take everything. You don't get nothing. That's the fucked up part. He's like, well, what about my money? They're like, what money? Like the money from, you know, the money that I was earning from the partner program up until you took my monetization away. Just like, and they're just like, what money? You didn't have any money. You don't have monetization. We don't have to pay you. So that's, you know, that's interesting. It's very interesting. It's some bullshit is what it is, JT. It's some straight bullshit, in my opinion. Because, like, I don't do a whole lot of React content. You know, I mostly do, I primarily do Star Citizen. And before that, I was making car content. And I'm just like, in my live streams, like, I'm not re-uploading anything in my live streams. Like, this is all me. Even most of these thumbnails are thumbnails from the game that I've taken personally myself. So I don't really know what their thought process is behind this whole thing. Man, the way that my life is, bro, like when doors close in my life, they just close. No other doors really open. But I get what you mean, and I appreciate the kind words. Like I really do, but I'm just very down at the moment, and I understand that in the grand scheme of things that, you know, I can't allow my emotions to become like who I am, right? Whether it's for the bullying, the trolls in your chat. It could have been. It could have been. But that's not what they suspended my partner program for. They suspended my partner program for reuse of content. So I didn't, you know, and I told them, like, I didn't reuse anyone's content. So new month, new blessings. I hope so, because this has been some bullshit. This has been some bullshit. I would like to see where, like, you know, I've reused some of their content. No, I have a license for the music through Epidemic Sound, Dakota. I have a license. Yeah. It's par for the course of my life, though, Scarred. it's par for the course. It's, the way that my life has been, bro. Like, I've never had any breaks. Everything that I have, like, I've had to struggle to get, like, just barely by the skin of my teeth. So, I've never had it like, I've never had it easy, bro. Yeah, but in the moment, right now, I'm disappointed. I'll pick myself back up. One of the things that I was already thinking about anyway was I was gonna get back into the gym this week. Who knows? Maybe I'll become a fitness influencer on Instagram. Who knows? Who knows, right? Look at all these 318 videos. Holy shit. Look at all these it's 318 content. Yeah, I have the epidemic one. So Abraham, they said that I reused content. Like, I don't have. They pretty much said that my channel has zero original content. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it's just like, if that's the case, you have the burden of proof. Like, prove to me where I have no original content. Prove to me like where I've re-uploaded and reused someone else's content. You know, like, pretty much all of these thumbnails, like, I've created myself, have taken from screenshots in the game. Like, yeah, man. This is the demonetization party. When I'm fly for demonetization, pretty much I can't make any money from streaming. I can't make any money from uploads. That's what that means. I was thinking about getting back into sim racing too. Guys, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I was actually thinking about, over the past couple of weeks, if I should just have streams where I sit and edit content. Well, the new use of AI content is if you're modifying, like, a person, right? That's the way that I interpret it, right? I don't think it counts for AI music because I'm not using like a known voice. I can reply in 90 days, but YouTube is my second largest portion, is my second largest income. So basically, I'm down to one income. Although I am affiliate on Twitch, right? So I do have my Twitch affiliation, but I don't have I have two paid subscriptions on Twitch. So doing Twitch full time is not an option. Well, you can't become a member anymore. So don't click that link. Yeah, I answered the question. This was a fun day. This is like when I was in Japan. This was way back in the day, bro.
It's 10 degrees Celsius outside. Alright, we back and we are about to go to...
This is back when my channel had a different name.
Dakokufuto
Parking area.
parking area. I've seen this area in so many videos on YouTube, man.
This was a cool ass day. This was a 400R that we saw. This wasn't the 400R. 400R is later.
Right behind you got another GTRB spec R33.
Yeah, I just want to see like how this is not me. I do have tons of original content. They do owe me clarification. I feel like I'm owed clarification. Like if I wanted to like sue them, I would probably win because like if you're making the claim that I don't have original content, and I have a bunch of original content, like show me where the unoriginal content is. But the thing is that their terms of service allows them to be vague. Like when we agree to their terms of service, we're essentially allowing them to be vague. You know what I mean? And this is how like YouTube and like Twitch and like all these platforms essentially get away with murder, bro.
Put the money in. What the hell? Thing up out of service. Look how you did. No keep me. Had a real
Bro, so
pull in.
this is the 400R. This thing was beautiful in person, bro. And this is the thing that I love about Japan, right? Like, no matter like what car it is, I'll make this full screen. The thing that I love about Japan, like no matter like what car it is, like they'll just drive it. Like they don't care. It's not like here where like if somebody has like a really rare car, like you'll never see it. Out there in Japan, bro, if they have a car, bro, they're gonna drive it.
Can't believe I'm seeing like a real 400R in person.
This is like my real dream car right here, from Nismo 400R.
Legendary iconic car in the flesh, right here. Daikoku. Man, I'm so hyped right now, bro. You don't even know.
I feel like eventually they'll get sued again. I had such a bad camera back then, bro.
I don't know if it's rough on it. You ain't got the Series 3 headlights on it. I don't know. I'm down there right now.
But yeah, that was a real 400R.
It might be, even if it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Just the fact that he got everything on it. Shit, legendary, bro. Big legendary cars. Big legendary.
Dakota Kennedy, they saw your channel was growing. They were like, yeah, okay, time to put a stop to that. Maybe.
October 4 GTR. It appears to be black. It could be midnight purple, but yeah, it's definitely black. If I got an R34, I definitely want mine to be black. Because I feel like people like typically don't get this color. It was black on black with the LMGT4s. That's how one line. This thing is heavy right here, man. Here's the exhaust on this one here. GT right here. Jimmy GT's in that bit.
That was a cool day. That was pretty badass. Maybe they got me for this one when I was talking to the AI. Maybe they demonetized me for talking to AI NPCs. Or, here's the other thing. And I was thinking about this morning. It could be because I've said so many negative things about Star Citizen. Like Star Citizen itself has like, or CIG themselves has like, oh, we don't want this guy, you know what I'm saying, doing X, Y, and Z with our content. Oh yeah, they're definitely worth millions of dollars. The crazy thing about it is, when I first got to Japan in 2018, you can probably pick up a 400R for like 70K. Like they were not expensive when I first moved there. They were not expensive. I'm pretty sure like no attorney's gonna want to take that on, but I'll talk to one, like for sure. You know what I mean? This one was cool. Shibuya Underground Meat. This one was cool. That's like this is actually my friend's R34. His name is Charles. He lives in Vancouver. This is actually his R34 right here. This meat is so lit. There's so many badass cars out here right now. It's one of my homies right here.
Oh, Natty _ Steve. Starting up.
I already did my appeal. They said no. I can always I can only my only option now is to reapply it after 90 days. Which is crazy. This is my friend Jason right here.
Right now, I have probably like 60 gigs of video footage I gotta go through and edit and cut. So a lot of stuff coming though.
Oh yeah, subscribe.
I follow a music producer who's been using AI generated samples like flipping to beats. So far, so good for him. U.S. law defines a contract as an agreement that it provides a mutual benefit to both parties. So many of these agreements that you sign are invalid. Yeah, but I don't think it's like a real contract unless terms of service is a contract. You know, that's probably how they'll get away with it. Charles' R34 again.
R34 GTRs, and you're on YouTube, you should know this car. This is
Pagan, they said I reuse content. Like I don't have any original content on my channel. Yeah. I mean, that's clearly me. I mean, I'm a little bit fatter right now because, you know, I haven't been in the gym, but that's clearly me right there. You know, how can they argue that that's not my face? You know, I just don't think anybody's like ever tried to take him to court over this. Or maybe they have, like, I don't know. But this is definitely some BS. For sure. Yeah, that's, you know, and I'm coming on here live today and, you know, trying to figure out like what content I've reused. You know, I have reactions, but everybody has reactions. It is basically a fuck you from YouTube. The difference is, you know, I've said this many times in my channel, like on my streams, that I'm not bound to anybody, bro. Because of the law of many of these contracts, they force you to go into arbitration before a judge. Yeah, I just, you know, I would like them to prove, you know, that I reused content. Like I don't have any original content. Like all of this stuff is me. Literally all of it, bro. I was thinking about getting back to playing this game too. This is like on my old computer. You can tell the frames are bad. I get way better frames in this game now. Who brought the charge to YouTube? Was it CIG or just a white knight? It's probably a white knight from CIG. I have a license from Epidemic though. I have a music license from Epidemic, so they can't get me on that. That's BS. I know. Well, guys, if you haven't already, follow me on Twitch. If you haven't already, go to my Twitch. You know, if you guys want to see me, you know what I'm saying? If you guys want to see me on streams in the future, I guess. At least on Twitch, we can listen to real music, right? When I stream. I bet it was Tesla. They've been attacking their critics all year. I don't know if it was Tesla. I don't think I've ever talked about Tesla on my channel. CIG Loyalist Party, probably. They're like, this guy's talking back. Talking bad. What's up, Benj? Yeah, music doesn't really get your channel taken down. They just maybe do claims. This was a race that I did in Gran Turismo like way back in the day. When I first started. I don't think it was CIG either, but I was just entertaining the idea of it being CIG.
Race B at Tokyo. To know that when you're in the lower lobby, starting from the back is not a good time. But we did it anyway. And sometimes
I've always spoken ill of CIG whenever they've done dumb things.
Gain more experience, try to.
Then we just got a follower on Twitch. Appreciate that.
I did do the circuit experience for this track, oddly enough, and it wound up being a race. What I was thinking about doing also is, as we have some penalties up ahead, what I was also thinking about doing is each week we have like a new daily race.
Appreciate the sub.
Tracks don't recycle so much.
Follow, thank you, Pagan Linux.
Like when I do my live streams to do the circuit experience for that track, and then go into whatever race is going to be on race B and race C. You don't really do race A all that much unless it's like really intriguing. But I was thinking about doing that. It could be a fun way to A, get the credits, B, get the circuit experience. learn the tracks, and see, hopefully, have, you know, better
I
races.
think I came from the back in this race and
We
won.
did improve our position on this lap as
Yeah, they never point out what video it is, and it's bothering me too.
hit the wall a little bit, so we're gonna get past him. Got the run. More penalties up ahead. Penalty City. In the heart of it, going through the tunnel here. This car is actually very good for this track. I think a lot of cars are very unstable.
And this is like a, I was using the Suzuki Swift, which is like a super underrated car
The
in
Swift
Group
is
3,
very stable to
or
the
during
ground.
this time. I don't know what the meta Group 3 car is now, but
on corner exit, there's a little bit of understeer, but you know it's front wheel drive, so that's to be expected.
I'm just trying to see, like, because I can clearly hear my voice in this video. I'm just trying to figure out how it's not.
And now we are in 9th place, gonna cross the finish line here in 9th position.
I don't think I won this one. I think it's at the end where I won.
Come through here. This corner is probably one of the more important corners. I think you can use a little bit of the pit entry to get like a really good run. I might try to do that. Coming across the line, you said like a one.
I don't even know what Dream Track is.
Well, this wasn't my fastest.
What is Dream Track? Is that like an AI thing?
So I'm setting 122s. And then coming through here, we're going to get a really good run and set a 121.5, which I still think I can do like a 121. I just need to get the corners right.
Yeah, I don't use Dream Track. I use Sumo. And because I pay for my Sumo
Nevertheless,
or Suno or whatever, Suno AI,
starting in 2nd place. Look at that. Look
because I pay for it, I can upload it.
Don't get me wrong, but I'd rather be fast in a low lobby than to be slow in a low lobby.
No. So the way that Suno works is you have to, there's two ways you can do it. You can prompt it to make the music, or you can make your own lyrics and it'll create a song for you. And I've read their facts, as long as you have a certain subscription, which I do have that I paid for, you can upload it to other platforms for monetization. So it's definitely not that, and I'm definitely well within my rights on that.
Not the most stable car.
And like, I've had conversations with them about this.
Even in Gran Turismo Sport, the Supras were kind of squirrely. They weren't as nearly as planted. We're going to come through here, and I believe the guy in first is going to get a penalty, because we're going to see it here in a second as we come to this corner. We're going to see that he has, I believe, a 3-second penalty or 3.5-second penalty.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about going back and playing this game. I was gonna go buy a PS5 and everything, bro.
He has a penalty, and I'm thinking,
Not doing that shit now.
can we win this race? Can we actually do it? Can we get our first race ever? Win our first race ever? And Gran Turismo 7. And I have not even had a first place finish. Say that 5 times fast. And
They do make a profit off the content. Like, they can still run ads on like all my content and make
driving right now.
money off of it, which is the fucked up thing.
But don't get too excited.
That's what I was saying earlier.
Put the laps down. He has a penalty up ahead. You don't have to overdrive and try to catch up to him. You know what I mean? Just do your race. Get your lines right. And just drive. You know what I'm saying? Just treat it kind of like a time trial, or like a qualifying, and just set consistent laps. That was like my biggest thing, is be as consistent as you possibly can. That is what matters.
For 4K quality, this would look really bad, and this is because of my old PC.
So we're going to come up to this little straight over here to the penalty zone. And I actually hit the wall there, I believe. I hit it a little bit. He's going to serve the penalty, and we are going to be up into first place.
Right to Arma mean gray zone.
And I've only seen a couple of people use the Swift, but I think the Swift is good. Like I said, if it's my driving style, its only real weakness is like the tight chicanes, like the really, really tight ones. It's not really good in those. But tracks, this car is like, it can't.
I mean, I can clearly hear my voice in this video, so I don't know like
Really good in the
what original content that I don't have on my channel currently.
You have to be really consistent to be competitive in this car because you do need the slipstream of the faster cars. But this car can carry so much speed through the corners, especially like through sweeping corners, because you don't have to deal with the oversteer. You don't have to deal with the car like stepping out on you. You can just drive it, you know, without any real.
Just like these big gaming companies fire employees, YouTube seeks to be exploring into that as well to save money and make more money.
I wanted to show
Yeah.
the entire race because I just wanted to show like how clean and consistent I was throughout the entire race. And these by no means were the fastest laps because, you know, Bruno was catching up to me, and I think Bruno was actually faster. He was much quicker than me, right? But I just think I was able to drive more consistent. You know, I was able to keep the car under control.
So there's a precedence for demonetized YouTube channels or videos. It was ruled in layman's terms that YouTube can do whatever the hell they want, pretty much, because the way the terms of service are written, the terms of service protects them, you know.
I believe a second or third place in race B a couple
So,
months ago. But for me to be
and it's crazy because like
to have my driving
before, like I can go to my YouTube studio, and I would have like a thing for customer service, so I can like talk to YouTube customer service. I don't even have that now. So they remove that, and they remove your ability, if you're not monetized, to actually speak to a real human about your channel.
like all 22 of you, like I appreciate you. Like, make sure you share.
You know, I know that Abba and Preach went through the same thing very recently.
Like ASAP.
We'll pull it up here in a second. They went through the same thing very recently,
The race, but I just
and because they have 1 million subscribers, they can go and like talk to somebody. I don't have anybody that I can just talk to. It's like, oh, you're demonetized? Fuck you, bye.
most part was around like.
You know what I mean? So,
I believe, I think it was this lap where the gap just opened up big time, and I think that's because he had another penalty. I think either, I don't know like where third place finished at, but I'm thinking like they might have been battling too much. As you can see, the gap opens up to like 17 seconds, and Bruno is way down the order. So we're gonna cross the line for the final lap, and we're just ahead. And on this lap, I was like, you know what? Let's just be consistent. You know, let's just bring it home, not drive it too hard. Drove it probably about 70%. Didn't drive all out. There's no need to.
and you know, like YouTube probably paid off some judges. They probably have, you know, YouTube has people in the government, bro.
And we almost caught up to last place, so we were driving really, really good. And we're gonna get back to normal speed, and we're gonna cross.
Take out the little guys first, exactly.
Our first victory in Gran Turismo 7 online GT's our sport mode. We got our first victory, so I need you guys to give me a like, a thumbs up, and a comment.
Let me see, Abba and Preach. Well, this was just a strike.
Today's topic, where we've been.
They didn't get
I've been doing some
demonetized.
stuff on the back end. We got a bit of a problem where, as you can see in the title, it looks like the Jubilee channel is trying to have us delete it. Now, maybe that's not the best characterization, but
We don't know if they're trying to have us delete it.
well, what they're doing might result in us being deleted.
Yes.
We had videos recently that were flagged, some new, some old, by a company called LDS Affiliate, which, on behalf of Jubilee, is flagging a bunch of their videos saying that we are infringing on their copyright. Now, I'm not going to make a video about something like
It's
that.
not the same thing that I went
I
through.
appeal it. I go through the same steps that I do with all the other channels. Generally, after an appeal or two, everything gets undone. But this time, no. They're going forward with the removal. And they're saying if these videos are not removed in the next 5 to 6 days, they will give us a copyright strike. And there's enough of them that we'll probably get 3 copyright strikes and have all the channels removed. Now, you guys...
I had one strike, but I did their little required YouTube University thing, and the strike was supposed to come off in June. And, you know, they just went ahead and said like, oh, we'll just go ahead and delete this channel, even though the content was already removed. You know, basically, it was pretty much like a 10-second clip of Alex Bajeda knocking out Jamal Hill. You know, like Dana White in his post-fight press conference told everyone to share it on social media, so I shared it. If it wiggle your tips on camera, you're good, but say the wrong thing and removed. Yeah. It just sucks, guys, but, you know, if you guys want to do me a favor, we got 7 people watching. If 7 people can go hit that pinned link and, you know, follow my Twitch channel, you know, it'll help me out greatly. Consider subscribing to my Twitch because, you know, I would like to continue to make content. I'm going to tell you guys something, you know, when I got out of the military, I pretty much promised myself that I would not go back to work for anybody else. You know, and I was very strong in that because I really believed in what I was doing here. I really believed in the fact that I could create an audience, a community, you know, that would support me and I would support them back, right? That's a crazy pause screen, but anyway. So I don't want to go back to work for anybody else, but I might have to if things don't change. So 90 days is a long time to wait, you know. It's a long time to wait, but I'm going to go figure out what I'm going to do for the rest of my day. I'm probably going to go sign up for this gym that's right by my house and go work out. But you guys have a fantastic